In the heart of Berlin, where the rhythm of life moves to the beat of science and history, Zach found himself at a crossroads. A European man of keen intellect, he had always found solace in the logical world of physics, a realm where every question had an answer, every problem a solution. Yet, his own life seemed to defy this order, steeped in struggles and unexplained misfortunes. 10 years ago, his life had taken a downward spiral. His parents, wife, and family left him for no obvious reason. His job became a struggle, and he fell into deep depression that no therapist could alleviate. Zach's fascination with physics had always been his anchor, but as his life spiraled, he began to see the world through a different lens. Quantum physics, with its mysterious particles and their inexplicable connections, started to become more than just a field of study. It became a metaphor for his life. The theory of entangled particles, particularly, struck a chord. In this bizarre quantum dance, one particle's state seemed to dictate the opposite state of its partner, regardless of the distance between them. Zach couldn't help but wonder, could the miseries in his life be the direct result of someone else's fortune in a parallel universe? Driven by this question, Zach embarked on a quest that seemed to defy logic, yet felt intensely right. His journey took a significant turn when, in a Berlin supermarket, a chance encounter led him to a conversation about mysterious connections to other dimensions. A stranger spoke of Iran, particularly Mashhad, as a key destination in this quest. Compelled by an inner force he couldn't explain, Zach took the biggest gamble of his life. He packed his bags, drained his savings, and set off to explore the unknown. Upon arriving in Mashhad, Zach's initial apprehension as a European man in a foreign land soon gave way to an appreciation for the city's unique charm. But, as his funds started to dwindle, desperation set in. In a local restaurant, he learned about the significance of Imam Reza's tomb. His visit there proved to be more than he bargained for. At the tomb, Zach was approached by Hamza, a mysterious figure who seemed to know far too much about Zach's quest. Hamza explained that the universe sends signs when one's parallel self is taking advantage, and Zach's presence in Iran was one such sign. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Zach listened as Hamza spoke of a favor, to transport a box filled with red ashes to the parallel universe. Zach's curiosity was piqued. Why red ashes? What significance did they hold? Hamza's response was enigmatic. He insisted that Zach didn't need to know the purpose, only that completing this task was essential for his journey to the parallel universe. When Zach questioned why Hamza couldn't do it himself, the answer was simple, yet profound. Each person could only travel to the parallel universe once in their lifetime. Hamza also revealed his unique method of guiding people in need to other universes, with each person experiencing different signs and ways of understanding the process. Agreeing to Hamza's request, Zach found himself diving deeper into this strange new reality with a box of red ashes. Hamza promised to guide him, to teach him how to navigate the intricacies of a universe so similar yet so different from his own. He explained to him how to fix his problems. He told him meeting you, Copy, or the other Zach would be impossible, because if you get too close to him, one of will die. Even if you try to communicate with the parallels universe, one of Zach can risk your life. Zach, who once prided himself on explaining the world through logical physics, now found himself at the forefront of a journey that blurred the lines between science and the mystical. Theories he once studied now took on a personal meaning, a cosmic connection that he couldn't ignore. As he prepared to cross into the parallel universe, his mind teemed with questions and possibilities. What would his other self be like? How had their lives diverged so drastically? And most importantly, could he alter the path of his destiny by confronting this other Zach? Zach's story, a blend of quantum physics and personal quest, unfolds like a modern-day fable, reminding us that sometimes, the most extraordinary journeys begin with a simple leap of faith into the unknown. In the parallel universe, Zach found himself in a realm of paradoxes, familiar yet distinct, a blend of the known and the unknown. Walking through the gateway, thoughts of never returning to his world crossed his mind. Yet his deep love for physics, the very essence of his journey, propelled him forward. He felt as though he was walking through the pages of a physics textbook, witnessing theories and principles come to life. After a 10-minute trek, Zach arrived in a new universe, guided by a map given to him by Hamza. This map led him to Hamza's old friend, Sajed, who spoke both English and Arabic. Sajed, with his face covered for tribal reasons, welcomed Zach and offered him shelter for the night. The next day, Zach and Sajed explored the town of Kebed. It was a peculiar mix of Lebanese, Dubai, and Italian influences, with people moving about in capsules and technology varying from advanced to primitive. Zach was surprised to find this universe not entirely different from his own. Sajed explained that the laws of physics and mathematics were universal, but discoveries and advancements occurred at different times across universes. He shared how knowledge transfer from travelers shaped this world's progress, like the introduction of cameras. Zach's curiosity about his other self in this universe led Sajed to reveal a startling truth. By collecting red ashes from a local lake, Zach could potentially alter his fate. These ashes, similar to those given by Hamza, were part of a cosmic balance. Sajed disclosed Hamza's motive, a pursuit of wealth by transferring red ashes between universes, manipulating the lives of those affected. Faced with the opportunity to reverse his misfortunes, Zach grappled with the moral dilemma. The desire for retribution against his other self, who had caused him a decade of sorrow, was tempting. But the thought of inflicting similar misery on another, even if it was another version of himself, troubled him. In a moment of profound realization, Zach decided to seek balance rather than revenge. He resolved to drop only half of each box of red ashes into a lake in Port Said, Egypt, in his universe. This act, he believed, would neutralize the effects, not tipping the scales in anyone's favor. He understood that the pursuit of happiness at the expense of another's suffering was a hollow victory. Zach's journey transcended the realms of quantum physics and ventured into the depths of human morality. It was a story of self-discovery, cosmic balance, and the understanding that every action, even in a universe seemingly boundless and mysterious, had its consequences. His decision to seek equilibrium rather than revenge was a testament to his growth, not just as a physicist, but as a person who, despite his knowledge of the cosmos, learned the most valuable lessons about the human heart. Zach returned from his journey feeling like he had met his old soulmate, which was physics. The journey meant a lot to him, and he was super happy with it. As his life started to balance, he reconnected with his family. Although his ex-wife had moved on and married, Zach found a new partner and managed to rebuild his relationship with his kids. The journey had brought him not only a deeper understanding of the universe, but also a newfound appreciation for the connections and love in his own life.